Definitely just 4 days away now from being a full month on this game, guys. I don't know who I feel worse for. Some of y'all or me. Salutations, felicitations, and jubilations. Welcome back to another exciting episode of the RP Gamer Experience. JCServant plays Dragon Quest XI-S, Echoes of an Elusive Age. This is part 29, as this is the game that just keeps on giving. And we've just got through beating Mortigan, which had some in this new refresh timeline, which had an unintended consequence of allowing Meteor to fall to Earth. As the dark little slime ball basically called it down, and he fused with a big old meteor, and now we got this big, huge rampaging. Okay, he's not rampaging, but he looks very evil. Huge creature that makes Mortigan look like easy sauce, roaming out there somewhere near probably Galapagos or whatever the hell it's called. So I talked to all the people in the town, robbed them of all their goods, and now we're walking out of the town. So let's jump into that and get right back to it. While at the same time, we're talking some old-fashioned, 1980s RPG stuff in the chat. Feel free to join us at twitch.tv/rpgamer if you want to join on these conversations as I play through these games. A man is reunited with his horse. Alright, so the Emerald Coast is down there. I peel off to the left, though I could peel off to the right and save first, which is probably a really good idea as we travel. And what do we have here? We have Green Eye Dragon. So the monsters before were red-eyed. This one's green-eyed, which gives me pause for concern. Let's see what a green eye sounds pretty, it's a malicious creature. And this probably causes all kinds of... Took a total of 295, doesn't even turn yellow, so okay, this guy's not going to be a pushover. Oh, well that's lovely. Okay. Brown Eye Adventure. No, it's the green eyes have to do with how powerful it is, right? That's why the eyes are important. Because when we originally fought monsters, they didn't really have much, they had like white eyes or whatever. Then when the world was dark, they had red eyes for the tougher versions of monsters. And now these are green eyes. So, yeah. Good times. Fizzle, sap, frizz, sizz, cack, bing, bing, boom. Whoa! Whoa, KO! Veronica is, I won't say useless, but dang nabbit, I thought Rab was pretty squishy, and somehow she makes Rab look like an absolute tank by comparison. And I may not have, well, I don't have, just finish him off, guys.
Try and dodge this!
And Veronica dies again, and they're just right back to square one, plus they have to deal with a bigger evil. That's too funny. This is too funny. Anyways, so one of the things that if you're used to playing pen and paper, and you played some of these early computer games, one of the things that would capture your attention was the random encounters, right? Random encounters are nothing terribly new in concept. It wasn't unusual for your DM to, roll some dice when you were traveling over the world and have a table of potential encounters that he would pull from. So the idea does come from pen and paper. However, the idea that the monsters never run out and that you can just run them around in circles and farm them. Now that, we got some green-eyed platypuses here. That was definitely something new and something different. At least they're not like super tanky little monsters. To be fair, I probably need to stop and make Veronica some new armor. That would probably help. He's still in one piece.
Surrender your soul!
She's like,
Let the darkness consume you!
a little more into that one.
Things are looking up.
Come here, kitty. Come here. Interesting. So they do hit a little bit harder. I'm guessing they probably have different abilities and attack patterns, but not so bad that they become, at least not every single one of them become super sponges. So that's good. Okay, let me go ahead and rest here. And I'm going to pause the video on demand for a minute while I craft Veronica some happiness here. Back on the road to the Emerald Coast. But the videoification of role-playing games was definitely a good fit because it focused on those more strategic, not strategic, maybe simulation elements, right? Because those are much easier to, codify into a video game than, let's say, what a lot of people consider, to be the focus of role-playing games is the actual role-playing and playing these different roles and stuff. But the funny thing was, I mean, that was certainly an important part of the pen and paper experience, sure. But honestly, more people than not were more focused on those simulation, gamey aspects. Unless, your D&D group was a satanic cult, and then, there was more focus on making sure that you sacrifice cats in real time in order to cast that big spell you wanted to do.
It's enormous.
You can say that again. What the heck is it?
You want to see it again?
It's giving off waves of... I don't know what, but... whatever it is, it's certainly not pleasant.
Well, then it can't be Erdwin's lantern, can it? We need to do something about it, whatever it is. But how do we even get up there?
Well, well, dear Luminary. It seems you were in quite the pickle.
But how?
Mordigan, you're alive.
Oh.
You're seeing me as Mordigan now, you say? How very intriguing. Well, no need to panic. I'm not Mordigan. It's me. The one you people call the Seer.
Wait, how can you be the Seer?
Oh, anyone can be the Seer, my young friend. Or should I say, Seer can be anyone. Depends on how you look at things, really. Anyway, we can't have you all on edge like this now, can we? One moment.
There. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. I was having a lovely vision of you all, riding Cetacea to see the Watchers.
What the heck are you talking about?
Let's just say that the hallowed tones of the Flute of Legend will carry you to every corner of the land. And leave it at that, shall we?
The what of the what will what? Honey, you're not making any sense.
You don't have much time, you know. I wouldn't stand there gawping like that if I were you.
I don't know how legendary it is, but we do have a flute. Well, it's the only one we've got. Can't hurt to give it a go.
Whoa!
Is anybody else seeing kind of a huge, enormous whale, flying through the air?
Didn't the seer mention us riding something called Cetacea? Oh my! She couldn't have meant that, could she?
What's that gormless grin for? Anyone would think you went flying around on whales for fun.
I really don't like the Luminary. Does he know? Does he not know? He doesn't talk, so no one knows. He's horrible.
Well, I'm game if you are. All aboard! We've got a whale to catch and some watchers to meet.
Oh, so now we've got, what, this lantern darkening in the sky. That's interesting. Let's see what the Watchers have to say. Yeah. So, yeah, yep. It was really, oh, well, hold on to this. Now we got another cutscene. Oh, there's the one with the little time thing and everything. This is all what fell to ground, I guess.
This place is insane. Who builds a town on a rock in the sky?
Long ago, all was peace, all was harmony. Yggdrasil blessed us, faithful servants of World Tree.
They hired the actors who did the little aliens in Toy Story, right? Look up in the sky. I like the way Rab
A
looks.
shadow fell. Horror from above. Kalasmas. Now shadow falls again. Perhaps he returns. Perhaps. Kalasmas. Dark One. Hater of life. Bringer of death. Luminary. Cetacea Rider. No time. Come. Speak with Elder.
These'll be the Watchers that Seer lassie was on about then, eh?
It seems they know something of the Dark Star. Come, let us speak with their elder.
So it wasn't until JRPGs, and for me it was Final Fantasy IV, but especially 6, that really shifted the focus of role-playing games more on to storytelling. The game, rather than the gamification and the simulation being the most important part of the experience, with the role-playing or the story kind of being the dressing on the salad, right? And I mean, all games had some sort of setting going on. Mario had, the Mushroom Kingdom. Space Invaders even would come with the comic book explaining why they were fighting the aliens. All games had some story, but the stories were just kind of like the dressing on the salad. They were just kind of like some backdrops to get you a reason to play the game, but the game was the thing. The gameplay was the main thing. The role-playing game genre was really all about this simulation, thing, and if you're really trying to beat it, it was about your builds and your classes and all that other jazz. It wasn't until like Final Fantasy VI, where for me, and Final Fantasy VI still has plenty of role-playing game in it, right? It has tons of things you could do for your builds and working up your espers and all that other fun jazz. But it wasn't until that really, when I got done with that game, I didn't feel I didn't put a whole lot into my party. It wasn't like I felt like I had done some big cool build thing. It wasn't that, there wasn't a feeling of accomplishment at all from beating the game in terms of, I beat some game with my intelligence or my reflexes or my strategy, but instead it was like, that was a satisfying story. That was a satisfying story, right? That I got to experience and play through. And so that's what JRPGs mean to me for JRPG July. That's what I'm more or less looking for. Because to me, like, combat systems like this don't hold a candle. They don't even come close to games like Divinity, Original Sin, or whatnot. They're very simplistic by comparison, and therefore, and they don't feel very nearly as, like achieved, like you've done something and you've accomplished something and you feel satisfaction as if you felt, beat like a Super Mario or something. Simple is best. Simple. You can have something that's simple yet deep. Something that's easy to learn but hard to master. This doesn't really kind of give. No, I'm like, I don't feel like that's the thing with a lot of JRPGs though, right? So they're not really simple yet, with deep strategies underneath. Not checkers, but chess is very easy to learn the rules of, but it takes years to master. You're not going to get that with this. So maybe simple isn't the right adjective here, but simple and shallow. Simple and shallow. And that could be, okay for younger people. That could be okay in short spurts when you want to give your brain a break. It's certainly not something I personally prefer to play for 90 hours at a time. But what keeps me coming back to this game right now is the story, right? That's what JRPGs mean. You're in them to experience, really honestly. That's the main goal of JRPGs. Not to say they can't have deep and satisfying gameplay and character builds and stuff, and there are some, JRPG flavor games that do. But for me, like, the defining characteristic of the JRPG is an uncanny focus on the storytelling aspect of the game. It doesn't mean Western RPGs can't have really cool story moments and stuff like that. they certainly can. They can have very memorable moments, but they tend to be a lot more focused on the gameplay and the simulation aspects of the game. Got slightly better shield here if I want to spend a crap ton of money. Wait, what was that last thing? Technicolor Dreamcloth, I got those. Mithril ore, apparently I have those. Can't believe I don't have platinum ores. Gold ores. And Chaos, you know, you and I talked about games. You know, you pointed out you feel like you like, and I say you feel, you don't really know yet till you really give it more of a college try, I think. But you feel that you like Dark Souls better than Monster Hunter because you know, the Monster Hunter buttons feel more complicated, whatever have you, like a similar control mechanism. You could certainly have. Hey, I played Atari, you know, 2600. It had one fire button on it. But you could have games like Pac-Man that have a pretty, you know, very easy to learn Pac-Man, right? But definitely takes a lot of effort to master Pac-Man and become a Pac-Man master. Be able to clear all those boards all the way up through, you know, to the kill screen. I never got there. Yeah, there's definitely times where I do prefer something that's simple and yet, you know, like Pac-Man, shmups. A lot of those games that I like that are just, I'll never master them. But I just like going in there and seeing if I can get a little bit further. Place of Legends. They have treasure chest, I must have it.
This elder, wisest watcher, Eagle Tap. Elder lives for all time, sees all, sleeps much, wakes seldom.
At least they're frank.
Thought would wake for Luminary, but no. Listen, tell Watcher story. Look.
At least this part's completely different.
Ancient times, Kalasmos comes, seeks power. Power of Yggdrasil brings evil, monsters, miasma, destruction.
So he's basically like the other bad guy we just fought, but somehow even worse.
But Yggdrasil sees, sends savior, Erdwin, Luminary, ancestor.
What? Edwin fought this thing too?
Rides
I'm so
Cetaceia,
shocked.
Crosses Erdrea, gathers companions. Drustan, warrior. Serenica, sage. Morkant, sorcerer. Join forces, make sword of light. Long battle, Dark One defeated, peace returns.
But if they beat him, what's he doing back?
Not know, but know this. Your birth, your coming. You are light. Light to banish dark. But how? Not know. Seedlings. Huh? Elder! Elder wakes! Elder speaks! Silence! Listen! Seedlings of Yggdrasil. Seedlings know all. Seedlings! Yes! Give gift! Follow! Temple of Dawn!
Very cute. Very, very cute. Yeah, immense grind games. You really don't have to grind a ton in it if you don't want to. I will tell you, like, I mean, I don't know. I only grind in games that I will say, I only grind more than I have to in games that I really, really like, right? So when I just play, as I mentioned before, when I just play to beat the game, I could beat the game. I could beat Monster Hunter in easily under 70, 80 hours, and I feel like somebody with more skill could do it faster. What did I just get? I got some new dress. After I just made the queen robes, probably. But it's definitely what you make of it. You can definitely, but I would only do it if I really like the gameplay. I only grind for those outfits because I really like the gameplay, and I only grind different weapons because I like the gameplay. I just want to keep playing it. That's why I like it. Yeah. You can beat the story and uninstall. Yeah, you can beat the story and feel satisfied. Understand that beating the story is no small feat. It's not just thrown in there with, easy monsters like Diablo. Like, I swear, Diablo has some bosses, but it's not really. Diablo 3 anyways wasn't like, it wasn't like super, super hard. Monster Hunter is definitely more balanced and longer and beefier and more satisfying experience to get through and beat those final monsters, especially if you play alone. Now, if you just play multiplayer, I kind of feel like it's a cakewalk, and I guess you're just in it just here for grinding, I guess, because you're not here for the accomplishment of really fighting the monsters and beating the game. That's just my hot take on, people who get through a multiplayer and do randos all the way, because those randos will carry you. I mean, seriously, I don't know. You just, and then you're kind of grinding up with, and a lot of people play that way, and it's a valid way to play. I personally just struggle to understand the appeal of doing it that way, but sure. I just feel it takes away so much from the accomplishment. Speak with the mayor. But after you beat the story, when the game is first out, there's not a lot of really extra tough monsters or anything like that. So afterwards, the only purpose that you would just taking the game when it first comes out, the only purpose you would keep playing is because you want to unlock different outfits, try different weapons, challenge yourself in different ways. Can I beat that monster faster? And in that way, it becomes very much like an arcade game, I suppose. Like Pac-Man, if you got to the end screen, I suppose, the only reason you would continue to play, is to see if you could beat your time, or beat your score, or both, right? But there's nothing forcing you to, and I wouldn't say that makes it an endless game. You just decided you wanted to keep challenging yourself. And see what else you could do with the game. Maybe discover some new glitches or something like that. Maybe at a Monster Hunter, maybe you hope to discover some new build by continuing to play and grinding up different skills, gems and stuff. You're hoping to find, maybe some new build. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think it's much different than Borderlands in that respect.
Seedlings ancient, sacred, protect land, remember.
Now these were the seedlings, I think, where we saw visions of Erdwin before.
Here, remember, but not Dark One, not how to beat, but seedlings below, on land, 3 seedlings. These 2 remember, perhaps how to beat. Guiding light here. Raise hand.
Wait, the mark.
Take care, Mr. Chaos.
Whoa! Did all that light just get squished down into that little thing?
Yeah, we weren't going to carry on that big thing.
Guiding light. Flame of Yggdragon. Creator of Erdrea. Awakens power. Power of Luminary. Will be useful. Help to find. Find how to beat. Here, Elder. Elder! Must awaken power. Power of companions. Elder walks! Praise be! Companions have light. Light of hope. Must kindle.
They really talk
Strengthen.
slowly.
Leaves
These are
of
the children of the
Yggdrasil.
world, the shine forth.
Children of world tree. Shine forth.
You can see how much longer it took him to read that than me. Ooh, bright light. Okay, that's probably where we get our levels back.
Oh, yeah! I feel amazing!
Some say light brings dark. Luminary brings dark one. Not so. Mistaken.
I feel like I did, because, you know, I changed time and now there's a meteor falling.
Luminary must end this. Break cycle. Dragons. Blessing. Oh! Elder!
I think he just cracked his head.
Waking tires, Elder. Walking tires, Elder. We will carry.
Okay, that is cute. That is super cute. That is super cute.
Very well. To the lands below. Let us seek out these seedlings.
Alright, looks like everybody's pretty much up in their 50s. Which is, I don't remember exactly what levels I was at before, but I'm presuming that's close enough. Everyone's got a ton of points. Which unfortunately means I have to spend time getting back to where I was at before. I'll do that later. So we have to find new seeds of Yggdrasil. I'm very, very happy that I don't have to like find my 7 companions scared to the winds again. That would have not been fun. Well, there's 2 markers on the map. Okay, there's 3. So we got a pretty good indication of where to go. A rail station. There's one leaf right down there at the end. Until I figure out what to do with you, Veronica, I'm putting you off the party. It's cute having you back and everything, but now we're putting you on the benches. We have 2 full parties of 4. I would love a dungeon with the split the party into 2 groups of 4. I really hope that's like the last dungeon. That'd be so badass. It's a little red-eyed. These aren't green-eyed. These are red-eyed. Go ahead and let the AI run things for a bit and see where it goes. Poor kitties. Hooray for magic whales. Hey, Scar, how's it going? Yeah, we're making progress, Scar. Making progress. Ooh!
Pull your socks up.
Ooh! Ouch! Brutal!
Take
Never in doubt.
Well, she just pokes him right on top of the head. She doesn't care. Alright, let's get a memory here. Memories of the way we were. Well, this is the same memory before about how they forged the upgraded Sword of Light.
You all saw that too, right?
Yes, that man. The mark on his hand.
Deja vu.
Aye, I do. Well, we've seen that they forged the Sword of Light together, but that doesn't tell us what happened with Edwin's lantern. We need another seedling.
We need another seedling lad. Yeah, well, yeah, that's pretty much the same thing as the first go around. So nothing different there. I'm not sure I expect something different. And I guess this begs the question as far as like, we had one possible future, we went back in time, we've unleashed a new evil. But did this Luminary and all the stuff he did in the past, and that past should not have changed at all. Did they fight both of these bosses? And if so, why? You know, like, there's a lot of questions. They're so cute. A whole bunch of kittens. Kazam! Miscellaneous, system settings, battle mode, classic camera speed. Let's go back to ultra fast here for random fights. Just do a couple of random battles. Luckily, we're heading towards the next seedling. Oh, that poor kid. He didn't deserve that. Oh my.
Fabulous, darling!
I'm on fire! Hit, 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 hit!
Oh, they're so cute. I just look at the little kitten cubs. Makes me want to play Dragon Quest V again. I miss my little cat companion from Dragon Quest V.
Not bad.
Okay. Magic, Bill, 0. Let me just grab a campfire here and rest back up again. You know, when you have Zoom, your next rest spot is only one spell away. It's like an inn, but it's a lot cheaper. Okay. Straight ahead. There's another seedling at the end of this path. I would have never guessed. No monsters around here. Pity. Alright, what kind of memories do I get from this one? I've got the power! Thundercats! Ho! Looks like they made Super Whale.
Wow! Did you see that? That was one well-dressed whale.
Cetacia looked very tough all of a sudden, didn't she? Could dressing her up like that be the key to getting through to where Kalasmos is?
I suspect it might.
Well, let's not jump to conclusions. First, we need to see what the next seedling has to show us.
Come here. Come here. One more seedling, it says. Just one more. Just one tiny little more seedling. Hi, Busenheimer. Hi. Purr, purr, purr. Okay, so the next place is actually right down there. Oh, but I'm not super sure how to get there from the whale. I could have just probably warped there. So it looks like this might be the closest spot, which is not close at all. Probably just use zoom here. Yeah, I'm gonna use zoom. Magic. I don't know why all the places the whale can take us are all dead ends. Ah, Angri-La. Cool, taking us back to a New World place.
That was Cetacea we saw, wasn't it? Flying toward the Dark Star. I suppose that means she really was the key to breaking through to the Dark One.
But what exactly do we need to do to dress her up like the old heroes did?
In another pickle, are we?
Where did you spring from?
If you're looking to give Cetacea a little more oomph, you'll be needing the help of the sage, Veronica. But to do that, you'll need to find her, of course, which will require another memory.
Another one? But we've visited all the seedlings.
Come a little closer, would you, Veronica, dear? My eyes aren't what they used to be.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yes. You're not quite as you should be, are you?
Why does that matter?
Here, pop this on for me.
Veronica, honey? Is it really you?
Well, I'll be.
Serena, join your sister over here, will you?
Dang, she's been drinking milk and she grew up big and strong.
As I'm sure you're well aware, your destiny is to guide the Luminary. When the two of you get together and pray with all your hearts, well, then miracles can happen. But this wasn't possible with Veronica in her reduced state.
Who are you? Who are you, really?
Now, are you ready to fulfill your destinies? I'll need you to pray like you've never prayed before. Can you do that for me?
can pray. You can make trees happen.
What could this mean?
I think it means they've turned into a tree?
Come closer, Luminary. The tree has something to show you.
Okay, we all need to stop smoking hallucinogenic drugs before we rest at night, guys. Okay, you feel it, honey? The tree's giving off beautiful energy. Why not go see what the girls have to show you? Boy, if a seedling could show you a few things, imagine what a tree will do for you guys. Oh.
Morcant, wherefore wouldst thou?
Oh. Sinister wizard. And he became Mordecant?
Such power! Lo, it doth burn black within me. So this is the might of the Dark One.
Yeah, you gotta watch the wizards in your party. They're the evil ones. Those wily sorcerers.
Of all the low down.
Betrayed by the very man he trusted most.
That's how the Luminary of Legend died? The poor thing.
The tree is still glowing, I see. I rather think it might have more to show you.
More tree visions! More! Give me more tree! I love that tree.
No weapon save the Sword of Light may end the Dark One's life.
Cannot be used. No luminary now. Only he may wield. Thus cannot kill, but can imprison. Veronica.
Oh.
Friends, lend me thy powers, that I might bind him and banish him forever!
They're totally inspired by those aliens in Toy Story. The claw!
What now, Veronica? What doth the future hold for thee?
The Sword of Light belongeth with the World Tree. I mean to bear it thence. Thereafter, I shall venture forth upon a quest. I shall seek him out. I shall find him. Erdwin, my love, I will be reunited with thee. I swear it.
Yay, I found something. I don't know what I found. Oh, she went to the Tower of Time. Oh, my head's starting to hurt.
Time's sphere. I need only shatter it, and...
How many times does this thing be shattered?
Wherefore? Am I not strong enough? Would that I might have seen thy face but once more before I passed.
Oh! Oh! Oh, she became the Keeper of Time. Oh, long voice person. That's disturbing.
That's so sad.
So Erdwin's lantern was no star, nor was it the Luminary's final resting place.
Oh, she's back to a little girl again.
You've done as you were meant to do, girls. You've given the Luminary the guidance he needed.
We saw it too. We saw what happened to Serenica. What she became.
She's still there, you know. Up in that tower. And she still holds the key to defeating the Dark One.
How come you know about all this stuff, anyhow? Didn't it all happen centuries ago?
How indeed, my inquisitive young friend. Perhaps I had better show you.
Huh? What? You?
Yes, me. Morkant. Erdwin's erstwhile companion.
Okay, now I am confused. Holy shiz. Holy shiz, holy shiz, holy shiz! What the hell? Like, I feel like Savada, like I have such a headache. Erdwin and Serenica were in love, but they were torn apart by betrayal friends. Such a tragedy. He's right in front of us! Should have been together, but Morkant drove them apart. He did a terrible, terrible thing. At least that explains why the Seer knows so much. He was none other than Mordecai himself. But all of this raises questions as it answers. Come on, laddie. Let's see what else he's got to say. I remember just so clearly I was asleep and suddenly I heard a voice. It told me that Luminary someplace deep underground. It was his voice, the Seer's. So that the Seer, Mordecai himself, has been pulling the strings all along. It's a lot to take in. Yeah, no, it's good. This is juicy. So this is Morgan, Slayer of Erdwin. But why? I still don't understand why he would do such a thing. So Seer's really Morgan all along, but I don't understand why. Why would he betray Erdwin? Serenica turns strange being and is still living in the tower. So Serenica turns and is still living up in the tower, yes. And she did so she could meet Erdwin again. But why did Morgan want us to see all of this? We need to speak to him and find out more. We're back to our old selves. I was worried he had stay his trees forever. Yeah. Oh, this is good. This is juicy.
There was a voice, you see. A voice inside my head. As Erdwin raised his sword to smite the Dark One, it spoke to me.
Strike him down, it said. Kill him, and I will grant you power beyond your wildest dreams.
I tried to close my heart to those intoxicating words, but before I knew what was happening, my friend lay at my feet. The Dark One's power filled me, corrupted me, poisoned my mind. I became Mordigan.
And you guys beat the Mordigan crap right out of me.
But even then, a part of me held out against the darkness. In time, it took on its own form, and that is who stands before you now.
But the Seer was helping them in the... Oh, this is so confusing.
Now Mordigan is defeated, and so I too must fade. But I have one last prophecy for you before I go. The Timekeeper awaits you, Luminary. In a place north of the World Tree, the power of the Watchers will take you there. Now, go and give the Dark One our hiding, and bring this story to an end at last.
That's deep.
There he goes. I guess we'd better get moving, huh? Sounds like we need to go see the Watchers.
So deep. That is very deep. Very cool. I like the twists and turns that I don't see coming. Been a while since I played a game that had some of those. Other side. Somewhere on the other side. I feel like if you accidentally tripped here, you could just fall to your death and no one might miss you.
So, Luminary. Seedlings found? Guidance granted? This scent. Old scent. Familiar. Elder? Scent of Morkan. Well...
Phil tells them about what he saw.
Suspected. Morkan's sorcery was great.
But his heart was
never
torn.
Satisfied.
He's always craving more power.
Now you go.
Go meet with Serenica. Gift for you. It's the Wheel of Time.
So this will get us into Serenica's tower, will it?
Thank you very much, Elder Eagletap.
Send regards to Serenica.
Hey, thank you for subscribing, Herb Frog. I'm glad we entertain you so much that you want to subscribe for an entire year. Alright, so now I gotta go see Serenica. I got treasure chest here, though. The ultimate key! Oh my gosh, there's so many things to unlock. Little angel's frock. Oh, I wonder if that is something that Veronica can do. But no magical. I mean, it's better defense. Damage taken reduced by 25%. 5% chance of the Grace of God effect when battle begins. Changes the wearer's appearance when equipped. Huh. No. But hey, she can wear the Miss Goody 2 shoe. Oh my god, no, I can't do it. No, sorry. That's too. No, I can't. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay. I'm gonna learn this song on my flute and play it for you guys, because I'm pretty sure I could do the song. I like this song too. Alright, so we're supposed to go to the Tower of Time. I want to see I just want to see what she has to say here before I log out. Technicolor Dreamcloth is so funny. So funny. If you're old, you get the reference. Oh, I don't think it's so brilliantly
What? That's
bright. You can't see
grand.
inside.
Let's go and meet Serenica, shall we? Come on, laddie. We've a
Deja vu. I feel like I've done this in a previous life. This is how you get mileage out of your dungeons, boys and girls. If you're a game designer. I should have waited to the wheel with my sub. I could have had a free spin. Now Tam will just rig the system again and steal all my spins. Is that a thing? Is this one of those problems in life? Oh, the treasure chest is already open. Lovely. we've gone back in time. Somehow the treasure chest has already opened. Wrap your head around that for a second. Just do what I do, Herfrog. Whenever Tam wins the user pick, just pick for him because he's so slow and not paying attention most of the time. You'll get your choice. I've done that a few times. It works great. Well, I'm not one to gossip, so you didn't hear that from me. I've just, just these are little gaming pro tips, right? We all need tips to get through some of the tougher battles in life. Whoopoo.
Are you Veronica?
Serenica.
That's not a name I know.
The
State your
Dark
purpose.
One has returned, and, well, we need you to give us the power to save the world. Do you remember this, Veronica? This was your flute.
It's ours now.
I
know it, but from where? The memory's faint. Yes, it's there, and yet the flute I remember was different, mightier. You can play but one melody, but it is a great one, a sacred one, a song of awakening, a song handed down through the years.
I think we know that song. Veronica?
Mm-hmm. Rejoice! Rejoice! The time is come!
Now we're going to get a performance.
Arise! Awaken, Holy One!
This was number 213 in the
We
hymnal.
offer unto you the skies.
Fly free once more! Arise! Arise!
Oh, now I have the super duper Luminary light sword. It's been leveled up. Level up. Boo! What the heck? The controllers fall asleep? It's a whale, unicorn whale. Oh, well, he definitely looks a lot more armored.
Oh, Satisha, darling, you're looking just fabulous. A vision. Literally.
Long have I waited. Since the time of Erdwin.
Since the last great clash with Cosmos.
She spoke to us.
Shh. I think she's trying to tell us something.
But know this.
The Dark One powers beyond imagining.
Awaits you. Beneath once mighty Svardsrust.
Means to test thy metal before the final fight. Go to
when
Drustrin.
the time comes, when you would pierce the wall that guards him, I stand ready to serve thee.
So many things talk so slowly in this game. Get it?
Ah, a wee practice scrap or two before the main event sounds like just what we need. I reckon we could do worse than pay Svardsrust a visit.
He's right. This is one battle we can't be too prepared for. Let's go get fighting fit before we take him down.
It's the game's way of saying let's level up. This is where they fall off. If we want to stand a chance, we need to train, so I say we go to Zondenbrust and see the trail. The quickest way to get there is to zoom to the Warrior's Rest. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, no, this has been pretty fun. I gotta get going, but that's a lot of good story today. A lot of good story, a lot more story. There was story last night, story this morning, just lots and lots of story, which is really good. That's what I play JRPGs for, and it's really got some good twists and turns I didn't quite see coming. So I really like that. This is something that I've missed, and honestly, it's a shame that it takes a long time to get there. I don't know. There's this trend of like you got to put a lot of time into games to get payoffs for these things. There's a big trend in that going. If you want to get to the good parts of Final Fantasy 14, you got to put in hundreds of hours. If you want to get to good parts of Dragon Quest, apparently, yeah, the better parts, you really got to put in some buku time. But it is pretty cool. I like a lot of what's happened over the last few hours of streaming and whatnot. It's been pretty cool. I will probably at this point, I'm going to see if I can take a bit of a break here. I'll check some FAQ notes. I've got a ton of side quests to do. They're basically saying, hey, it's time to level up, right? And one of those is through this trial that's over here. So I'm going to check the notes and see if this isn't a good time to catch up a lot of the side quests I haven't done and things like that. So yeah, some grind time and stuff. And I'll probably do a lot of that off camera. I don't think everybody's dying to see me spend hours and hours grinding and working my way through side quests and whatnot. So might be on break here this weekend. Might not be doing a lot of streaming just so maybe I could focus on this. Or I might just take a break. Because I will say one thing is my hand hurts. And I think part of it is just playing so much Switch. And those controllers, I don't know. I'm used to using mouse most of the day, and then occasionally I'll use a controller. Don't get old. You get like carpal tunnel and stuff. So hashtag first world problems. But it is really cool. It was really a lot of fun. I'm glad that I did it. We'll be on later today. I know. Actually, do we have anything else? Let me just take a look real quick